A fellow of the Chartered Institute of Bankers, Mr. Pascal Nsoromto, has advised the government to ramp up activities in the agricultural sector so as to increase the value of the country's export. Nsoromto was speaking on our business flagship program, Business Breakfast. According to the recent foreign trade report released by the National Bureau of Statistics, Nigeria extended its negative trade balance in the first half of 2021 as the trade deficit surged to 5.81 trillion naira in the period.
We have enough money. God has blessed Nigeria with abundant money and resources. To drive down the cost of production, we must look inwards and look at those companies that are genuinely producing.
Right.
Look at them, put things into them, inject funds in them. For example, each time I remember this local car manufacturing company, in Austin, each time I remember that company, I feel so happy because at least it makes Nigeria, it shows that Nigeria can actually go beyond where it is. That company produces cars in Nigeria, made in Nigeria cars, and I even learned that very soon they are going to be exporting to the neighboring African countries. Then, if we have that kind of thing, how do we support that kind of person? We try as much as possible to make sure that we inject funds into that and create serene environment for such production. How do you create such a serene environment for such production? Make light steady. If we don't fix light in Nigeria, all we are talking about is just babash. We are not telling ourselves the truth. We must fix power. Power is the major thing that drives production. So we must fix power. We must fix every other thing that is related to that production sector that we need so that we'll be able to export more of the goods produced in Nigeria.
Away from there now, Customer Service Week is an international event devoted to recognizing the importance of customer service and to honoring people who serve and support customers with the highest degree of care and professionalism. Speaking on the global annual event, a communication expert has harped on the need to integrate the culture of a good customer relations in business, especially in the post-pandemic era, to increase visibility for businesses.
The challenge with virtualism, even as much as virtual is amazing, the helps organizations to cut costs and the rest of that, it can also be a bit tough to establish that intimacy, yes, with clients and customers remotely. So I think that the focus, and I mean, even for us as a company, for my other organization, Bora, we have to share with a lot of people how they can still ensure that they celebrate this customer service week, even if you serve your clients remotely at this time. Definitely the bottom line, and the bottom line is always profit and revenue, right? So if an organization does not have great customer service and clients are complaining and customers are complaining, eventually it's going to affect repeat customers. So one of the best ways that an organization can grow beyond constantly looking for new customers and clients is to get repeat customers and clients. And if you're not offering great service, it's tough to get repeat customers and clients. Another way will be with referrals. Your customers will not refer you to other people if you do not offer great customer service.
Right.
And at the end of the day, these two things contribute to your bottom line, because if you're constantly spending money to get new customers, and that's why in marketing, they always say that when you want to get a new client, you also need to add something called the lifetime value of the client. So if you spend, for example, if the cost to get a new client is 200 naira, you have to think about, will this 200 naira just be that I'm going to get this client one-off, or will it be that if I offer great customer service to this client, I'm going to be able to make a lot of money from the client over time? Personally, I've had people that have worked with us for 3 years and have constantly had campaigns with us just because of the great customer service that we offer. So yeah, that's very important.
And now the Director of Banking Supervision Department of Central Bank of Nigeria, Mustafa Haruna, has said that the Apex Bank will continue to keep track of fintech companies in Nigeria as an important sector in its operations. Haruna, represented by Adekunle Adeniyi, Assistant Director in the department, stated this at the end of the 31st Finance Correspondent and Business Editor Seminar on Thursday in Enugu, themed the fintech phenomenon, implications for supervision and regulation. Haruna further said, as a regulator, proper understanding of the technology companies is essential in ensuring stability in the sector. According to statistics obtained from the Apex Bank, 55.7% of all capital investment in the fintech space were foreign direct investment, while 43% was got locally within the economy in Nigeria. And now the failure of the federal government to pay its own share into the Pension Protection Fund after the pension fund administrators started their own payment prevented the implementation of the 14,400 minimum pensions for workers under the contributory pension scheme, findings have revealed. Some operators said while they have been urging the government to pay its share of the contributions since 2017, the government's mounting debt liability and an increase in appetite to take more loans could continue to hinder its ability to pay. According to them, quote, "What we do with that one for the time being is that those who have limited savings in their accounts and have exhausted their balances, we will continue to pay them from the Pension Protection Fund, which is a kind of temporary arrangement before the minimum pension starts." And now the federal government has said it will electrify 5 million homes before 2023. The project Energy Compact, which is a renewable energy solution, would also create about 250,000 jobs and impact 25 million people. Speaking at an energy summit in Abuja, the Vice President, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, assured that the implementation of the program was underway with several sites commissioned. Osinbajo, who was represented by the Minister of State for Environment, Sharon Ikiazo, stated the need to change and expand the electricity sector infrastructure to allow for increased use of variable sources, system flexibility, and electrification of new services, mainly for transport. According to him, quote, Nigeria's Energy Compact includes flagship of 5 million solar power project, which aims to electrify 5 million homes and 25 million people by 2023 and aims to create 250 jobs, end quote.